of something. I went to an NCC camp named Army Attachment Camp. Okay, it's a big camp. It lasts for 10 days. I couldn't attend all the classes. So I cannot technically blame my teachers for not teaching me. And neither did I took the approach to make them understand to me. So what I did is, I found a new AI called Notebook LM. So we find multiple sources to educate ourselves. Like we have YouTube, what do you call it, Physics Wala, Byju's, Akash, multiple of them, right? So instead of going to everything, excessive knowledge, every teacher of us gives us a quick PDF, right? To go through. Isn't that right? So we'll have a curriculum in SBTET on what courses are we pursuing and what things will we be learning. We can do this like how many of you are aware of Cloud AI? Cloud. Okay, wonderful. It generates about 20,000 words in a single book. Okay. Demonstration instead of a PPT since we don't have much of time. Okay. This is Notebook LM. So I'm third year. We don't have how many of you are from AI? Second years and third years, right? Oh god. So there are just around like 120 people in the entire state for AI. So we don't have people who print our books. So our teachers go through multiple sources and they try to cover our curriculum. Isn't that right? How many of you have PDFs as textbooks? We don't have in second year. I don't remember having a textbook. What do you call it? AI, learning the fundamentals of AI. So our teachers provide us that single PDF, and we can upload this PDF into this Notebook LM. Okay, we have second years, right? You guys have a subject named Digital Electronics. Do you guys remember it or did they change the name? Okay. Who teaches you Digital Electronics?
Arvind sir.
I can't hear you properly.
Arvind sir.
Yeah, nice. So this is my brother's book. So I asked him to give me a PDF of Digital Electronics, and he did this. What we got to do is we need to first create new. It makes a new book or sort of thing. And if you go down here, you will find this multiple things like a Google Drive. In Google Drive, you can save multiple workflows and other stuff. And second, you got YouTube. And another thing is Cortex. Let's say, what do you guys want to learn for today? Does anyone want to learn something new today? Any volunteers? Anything, any new topic. It doesn't matter of which field of it is. No volunteers? Just raise your hands, man. Okay, nice, wonderful. So let's learn about Python. So what you got to do is, there's this entire YouTube link, right? You need to click it, you need to copy it, Ctrl X.
Python from basics to more advanced concepts. So by the end of the course, you'll be able to.
You need to go to this video session. You need to paste that URL that you found it. This one. Okay? You need to paste it. After pasting it, the AI will make a quick transcript of what did the person say, or what are they trying to learn, and what are the key insights of this work, of this thing. Okay. See, it made a quick chat about it. Python basics from interpretation to functions. How many have Python? I think second is half Python course semester. Yeah. You need to go to Studio. Let's say I want to make a quick mind map before I'm going to the exam. It'll take a couple of minutes and it'll generate a quick mind map. If you want to make a brief, done. If you want to make a video over something, let's say I want to learn functions in Python, I can give it a prompt like done, and you can make a quick overview too. This will take quite a time. It will take like 15 to 20 minutes to generate one video. The mind maps and building blocks are quite quick. So what you want to do is, it's still take, I think it's beta buggy. I'll show you on how the video will actually come. Okay, look at this. This thing was entirely built by AI.
And it can feel like some kind of strange magic, right?
If you are impressed with this, it will take just 10 minutes and you don't have to prompt it anything. It will just take the source and make a quick video of it. Have you seen the voice of that AI? It was very gentle on how we speak, on how I speak, the break, the pauses, and on the key insights on what we should actually learn instead of all the time. Eases, that's how many have write quick, long answers. Like we have to write long answers for 5 more questions, right? You don't have to learn it in the same way. So this can make a quick overview of it, and it also has an audio file, which will give you an audio description of what you can do. Everyone has their phones, right? Okay, just pull up your phones. Just don't open your Instagrams. Is that fine? Okay. Everyone has to search for Notebook LM. Install that app and upload whatever source you want. And by the end of this session, you'll get a quick audio overview. You cannot generate videos on your mobile. You need to have a laptop. The site won't even load. Okay, you need to have a laptop in order to generate videos, mind maps, and reading logs. If you want to generate just the audio, you can make it. By the end of this session, you'll get a audio review of 23 minutes to 30 minutes. That's a very lot. That's a very big time. And it's not just about learning stuff. We can learn for hours and hours, and still we don't understand anything. We have like 4-hour sessions, 5-hour sessions, and our brains are only productive in the first 15 minutes, and the next we'll go to sleep. It feels like the lecture is like a lullaby. We just slowly drown into sleep. There are ACs everywhere. The questions of the seats are like, you can lean backwards. So everyone feels sleepy. After our productive time like ends down, the sugar levels keep on dropping when we sit. So, you guys remember the one, right? Again, one. Two. Very good. Sit. Okay, three. That was a personal suggestion. Okay. So everyone's again feeling overactive, right? Does anyone want to make a joke? Is anyone interested in some sort of stand-up comedy? No, right? And the next thing is productivity. It matters a lot. You cannot spend 4 hours to 5 hours on just reading one topic. You need to manage time. Let's think of doing group discussion. Of course, our group discussions are not that decent. We just keep on talking about it to pop and tea. What do you call it? Packet Devan, Mutu Celebration, and Krishna Devan. Okay? So we need to focus on one sort of thing. We need to keep on, we need some sort of motivation and dedication knowing one subject. And we can do it by workplace or workspace. Why is it that everyone is forced to come to school or college to learn? Why not in home? Because we are productive here. There are different, there is a learning environment everywhere. You cannot study everywhere. You can only study in college. Whatever you do outside college is learning, that's different. You can only study in college. Okay? The second, and in order to learn or study, you can use an app called Notion AI. It is the same as Notebook LM, but it's somewhat workplace and you can edit and do stuff. This is Notion. Okay? it's nothing but a note-taking application which is fancied by AI. You can make a quick overview or something like. You can give a quick example. Let's say, and all I need to do is like this. Ask AI. It made a quick bulletin points of that entire paragraph. Like beautiful intuitive interface, powerful database functionality, excellent template system. There are multiple templates. Like I want to do something fancy or something that's more organized, something that I can learn. So you can just select your template or you can make your own template. And I don't think everyone's comfortable with high level English. Like, how many of you know? I just did one CPS second years, right? What is the meaning of contemplate? I remember asking in that yesterday's campaign. Okay, how many of you know about intuitive, adequate? Okay, these are like high level English language. Adequate means politeness on how we dress or whatever there is like proper behavior. So we don't understand such English since English is not our first language unless you speak English since you like me. So you can just click on I don't know what the word collaboration. So I don't know what a collaboration means. How many of you know aware of Grammarly? Come on, it's advertising. How under the board, over the board, there's like a huge advertising team. They'll in a YouTube ad they will come. So let's say I want to improve this writing. Improve writing. They give me quick suggestions of on how to do stuff. See, it removes the can, it removes the yes, solution and stuff. So this is how you use both Notebook LM and Notion AI. It's out everywhere. You can do it in multiple stuff. Once you start using AI, right, it'll become addictive. You'll find for new thing. You'll know what your actual problem is. We use ChatGPT every day. We don't know what the word paracetamol means. Why do we use paracetamol when we are sick? So you do it. Instead of going to a doctor, you just take a quick prescription of the last time when you got the fever. You just take a photo. Why did I get this? We have so many insecurities, right? You cannot go out and cannot ask about certain things. So you can quickly ask AI that don't judge us. So AI is it's not futuristic anymore. It's with us. We are in future. Yeah, we don't have like a high level question like Doraemon or something. We don't have such stresses. But we have that knowledge, we have our brains, we have same brain cells. We just need to use them accordingly. We don't have to learn big paragraphs or entire books just to learn one certain subject or one certain topic. You can do it in like 5 minutes. You can learn anything in 5 minutes with the help of AI. It will teach you according to you. Let's say I want to learn something about Python and I'll just ask AI to teach me Python like I'm a 4th standard kid. It will do it. If you find it annoying, you can ask it on the way, it can form it in every way. Notion AI, it can help you generate your productivity in the next level. And second, we got Notebook LM. It can generate videos according to you on a certain topic. You don't always have to be dependent on a lecturer or something. Let's look at the trailers of Notion AI and Notebook LM. So, people who won't understand my English, right? At least they'll be able to understand that English. Okay, so that is Notion AI and Notebook LM. You guys can figure it out on your own. We are just here to show that product, show that app. You can learn on your own. If we could figure it, why can't you? All you gotta do is open your phone instead of going through all the Instagram groups. Sometimes you just need to go to YouTube, find new suggestion. You can see it through mine, right? What else are having my invitations? This is Fireshare, on what skills I can learn, Zoom, Notion. See that sort of YouTube algorithm you need to crack it. You need to have all the good stuff. This is not the time for entertainment and stuff. You need to focus on one subject. Only one. If you are here to get the AI diploma, you need to get it. It doesn't matter what the teachers are actually teaching us. You need to learn on your own. If we learn, if all of us are here to learn one thing, what makes us special then? Why am I standing here instead of all the others? There's one thing that I've learned new that makes me different. And I'm here to share this with you, and it's your responsibility to find new products. You need to share it with others, not your wisdom, just your knowledge. Okay? And the following topic will be continued by Surya.
So, a very good afternoon, one and all. Firstly, I would like to thank you for being a part of this event. So, how many of you use ChatGPT, Grok, Perplexity, or any other LLM model on daily basis? At least we use them on our exam preparation time, right? If you given a PDF to an AI model like ChatGPT or a Grok, and we ask that to summarize the content. So the output of GPT is way more different than the Grok or the Gemini ones, because the LLM structuring model is different. So we select the best structured and format way for our exam preparation, right? So what if all these LLM models are found at the same place at the same time? So yeah, I'm talking about the LangDB. This is an AI model. So LangDB is an AI gateway which acts as a middle layer between the user and the different AI models. So it supports the unified access, which is the key feature of this application, which allows you to connect more than 350 LLM models at the same time within the single interface. And it has capability of smart routing, which is a process of deciding which model should handle the given query by the task type in order to reduce the tokens that are used by the models. So LangDB built in Rust. How many of you are aware of the Rust? Not there in Chinwala. How many of you are aware of the Rust? Rust. Anyone? So Rust is nothing but a computer programming language which has the capability and processing speed of C++ with the extra added security features. So LangDB is completely built on Rust, connects you to multiple AI models like OpenAI, Anthropic, and other open source LLMs. So I will show you a quick live demonstration. So it is the site of the LangDB. So I am using a temporary email to log in. Describe the product that I am building. So it's nothing but an AI chatbot. So I'm building it solo. And then I'm the founder. Just me.
Kortex matter. We are the co-founder matter.
So here LangDB allows you to create a personal API. How many of you are aware of API key? API, Application Programming Interface. It is nothing but which allows the an organization or a company to integrate the features of their websites. Like if you are replicating an app like Rapido, so you have to integrate the features called maps, right? So you have to use Google Maps API to integrate the maps feature. So I am creating an API key here. So this is the one. So here I got a 50 cents of bucks as a free trial. Actually, it's a paid version, but it's an amazing tool where you can find all the models, LLMs. Multiple models, Cloud Anthropic, Gemini 4.1, and Grok 4 version. So we can give a single prompt to all LLM models at the same time, and we can get the prompt output at this place at the same time. So this is it, and the next one is about told you that I can build a fully working web app application in just 5 minutes. Is it possible?
Yes.
Yeah, is it? That's with a possible tool called underrated AI tool called Bolt AI. Imagine building a fully working web application. So it is an AI powered code generation tool that helps you to build a full stack application in just few minutes. So I'm introducing the Bolt AI to build a full stack web application in just few minutes instead of writing 100 line codes. You have to describe what you want as a prompt, and Bolt generates production ready code. So I'll show you a quick live demonstration of this app. Organization. And I wanted to build a fully working web application with 20 plus AI LLMs with fully working link. Make sure that you don't make syntax mistakes. Use pretty basic UI with simple animation. So it just asks some survey-like questions. Started to write code for it, and you can see the code format here. We the students can also utilize the Bolt to analyze the structure of a web application, which turn us to understand and build one manually. So Bolt takes up to 1 to 2 minutes to build one. So you can see that it's the terminal of the Bolt. Here there are two terminals, Bolt and the manual terminal. Another feature called Supabase in the Bolt application, where you can integrate the database into it so that new users can sign in. Right? This is called chart with Bolt, where you can chart with Bolt to make any further corrections within the application. So it was just completely built by Bolt with just a single prompt. So where you can access all the models just one. So it's working, right? Is it working? Yes. Just interact, guys. We are not aliens, and we are not teaching alien stuff, right? Yeah, please interact. So, how do you like music? How many of you? All of you? How many of you listen music while writing assignments, college records? Yeah, we are. So, what if we create our own music track? Within 5 minutes. or within less than a minute. So I'll show you the demonstration. The tool is called Suno. Imagine creating a full music track from just a single prompt or even a line of lyrics. This is possible with analyzing tool called Suno. So it's the one. Suno is an AI-powered music creation tool. So you can create your own music that allows you to compose professional quality songs in just few minutes. To be frank, in seconds. It has the feature like lyrics to song conversion, prompt-based music generation, AI vocals, and support for multiple genres. So don't mind, it's just the UI of the app. So let's create one. If you want to have the further music generation, you have to sign up and you have to buy the subscription. It costs around 1k to 2k. If you are interested and you have a copy to create short films, you can take it. So I want to create an mass. Music track that was created by me. So wait for a second. So believe me guys, it is completely generated by Suno AI with the single line of prompt. So how pretty it is, right? So one of the big advantages of Suno is the tracks is generated or copyright free. So you can use this music anywhere. You can create musical videos. So you can use them in your personal space without fear of copyright. This is all about my AI tools, and thank you. For you can discuss with your friends and make some questions to ask us about these 6 AI tools. Okay? If you don't ask, I will pick one and I will make you to ask the questions. Okay? Okay or not?
ఒక పాట వేసాడు కదా అది ఎందుకో తెలుసా మీకు? అతను ఏంటి నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చే పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ సినిమా ఓజీ ఉంది కదా, దానికి మ్యూజిక్ డైరెక్టర్ అవ్వాలనుకుంటున్నాడు పవన్ చేసి లాస్ట్ సాంగ్స్ అని. आवाज नहीं आ नो साउंड ఎంత కూల్ ఉంటాడు బాగుంటుంది లీవింగ్ అంటారు అది దగ్గర ఆవాజ్ 15 minutes break. It's not like a break, you guys need to ask some sort of questions. Is that fine? Questions? Karthik here. Sigurd here. Sorry Yatish. AI 30 years अंदर निंचो. अरे सिगुवर्ड तो अंदर लेके AI 30 सीखे सारे AI 30 years लेवर हमारे गुड बेटा నీకైతే ఏం డౌట్స్ ఏం లేవు కదా, నాకంటే చాలా స్మార్ట్ పాయింట్ పీపుల్ ఉన్నారు ఇక్కడ ఆడిటోరియంలో. మీకు ఎవరికైనా ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే నన్ను సూర్యం అక్కడ వీళ్ళందరూ ఎవరైనా అడగండి, ఎందుకంటే మీకంటే ఎక్కువ నిద్రపోయింది తీసే. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ ఈ ముగ్గురు మహానుభావులు ఉంటే ఇక్కడ ఓకే మా వీడియో తీసుకుని బారిపోయినాడు యతీష్, మిగతా ఏ వాళ్ళందరూ అక్కడ ఎందుకు కూర్చున్నారు తెలుసా? ఇక్కడ మీకు ప్లేస్ ఇవ్వలేదంట, థర్డ్ ఇయర్స్ ప్లేస్ ఇవ్వలేదంట పాపం. పోనీ ఇళ్ళ కూర్చోండి అంటే కూర్చోట్లేదు, సిగ్గుపడుతున్నాం మరి ఏ థర్డ్ ఇయర్స్. ఇక వీటి నుంచోడానికి సిగ్గుపడ్డాడు ఎలా? ఓకే, ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయా మీకు? ఎవరికి లేవా? నిజంగా నోషన్ ఫౌండర్ ఎవరు? ఇప్పుడు ఏఐ బ్రాంచ్ ఉంది మనకి, మనం శ్రీనివాస్ సార్ పేరు చెప్తాం లేదా హెచ్ఓడి సార్ గురించి ఏఐ నడిచి ఏ బ్రాంచ్ అని వదిలేస్తాం లేదా? కూర్చొని ఎవరు చెప్పినా మిమ్మల్ని నుంచోండి. వా మీరు కూర్చోండి. నిజంగా ఫోటో పెట్టారా అందరికి? ఓకే, ఎంతమంది నిద్రపోయారో ఆనెస్ట్గా చేతులు ఎత్తండి. ఎవరు చేయతారు ఇక? ఓకే, 1. అందరు నిల్చోవాలి తెలుసా? 2. నేర్చుకోరా మీరు, కూర్చోండి. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు enough with the fun. Any doubts? Nothing, right? జోక్స్ ఏం లేవు కదా, డౌట్స్ ఏం లేవు కదా? ఎవరికైనా ఓజీ డైరెక్టర్ తెలుసా? అది తెలుసా? నోషన్ ఫౌండర్ తెలుసా? గూగుల్ సీఏ తెలుసు కదా? ఎంతమంది తెలుసు గూగుల్ సీఓ? అరే మీకు ఇంతమంది తెలియదా? అందరూ తెలుసు కదా సుందర్ పిచ్చారు. అతని కంపెనీ వాడిదే నోట్బుక్ ఎలా. ఓకే, జర్నీ సబ్స్క్రిప్షన్ ఉంటుంది. ఇట్స్ 2000 రూపీస్ పర్ మంత్. ఇట్స్ వర్త్ ఇట్. నోట్బుక్ ఎలా ఇంకా చాలా వస్తాయి ఫీచర్స్. వియో అనే ఒకటి ఉంది తెలుసా మీకు? వీడియో జనరేషన్. నీ పేరు చిరంజీవి అంట. పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ వాళ్ళు అన్న డౌట్ అడుగుతున్నాడు.
అంటే సీనియర్ ఇప్పుడు చెప్పారు కదా మీరు, ఇట్లా నోటెల్ ఉంది, నోషన్ ఏ ఉంది అని. సో చాట్ జీపీటీ కూడా ఉంది, క్లౌడ్ ఉంది, పర్ప్లెక్సిటీ ఉంది, రీసెర్చ్ కోసం జెమినై ఉంది. ఇదంతా వచ్చేసి మేము నోషన్ ఎందుకు వాడాలి అంటే క్లౌడ్ వచ్చినా సేమ్ అయితే వస్తుంది. ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు జెమినైలో ఆప్షన్స్ వచ్చినాయి, అంటే రీసెర్చ్ ఒకటి, స్మార్ట్ ఒకటి, సింపుల్ ఒకటి, వచ్చి. సో ఎందుకు ఎల్ఎల్ఎం వాడాలి, ఐ మీన్ నోట్ ఎల్ఎం ఎందుకు వాడాలి, నోషన్ ఎందుకు వాడాలి? జెమినైలో వస్తుంది కదా ఫ్రీగానే. ఇదేం ప్రచారం కానీ
యాక్చువల్లీ ఒక వండర్ఫుల్ క్వశ్చన్. అందరు చాట్ జీపీటీ వాడతారు, ఎంతమంది చూస్తారు చెప్పండి? ఫాస్ట్గా చదవడమే కావాలి కదా. కానీ ఈ మీరు చెప్పినవన్నీ ఆ లార్జ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ మోడల్ ఇట్ కెనాట్ జనరేట్ వీడియోస్, ఇట్ కెనాట్ జనరేట్ ఆడియో ఫైల్స్, ఇట్ కెనాట్ మేక్ అ వర్క్ ప్లేస్. క్లౌడ్ కెన్ మేక్ అ వర్క్ ప్లేస్. కానీ ఈ నోషన్ యొక్క అడ్వాంటేజ్ ఏంటంటే యూ కెన్ షేర్ ఇట్ విత్ యర్ యూ కెన్ షేర్ ఇట్ విత్ యర్ గ్రూప్, యూ కెన్ గివ్ యాక్సెస్ టు దిస్ సర్టెన్ వర్క్ ప్లేస్ టు ఎవ్రీవన్. So if I give a public link, everyone can share that link, they can work. You can build an entire company with that app, Notion AI. You can give access to your own employees. If me and my team work with Notion AI, it would be much more organized. Okay? And second thing he asked was, why not them? They're actually much more reliable than this. But the thing is, they will give you excessive information outside from the actual source. You'll ask, what is Python? So what it says, okay, Python is something regarding the past conversation. There is this token allocation in a chat window. It's called context window, and ChatGPT has a total context window of 128,000 tokens. So in a certain context window, from your starting conversation, it will remember till 128,000 tokens, and after that, you forget what your first word was. So in order to not to forget this, so they made a simple thing. There's just one question. This is one source. You can never forget on what was your first one. So this will make sure that there is no forgetting of data. It will keep on generating resources and other stuff. Okay, this has some next question.
సీఎం ఇప్పుడు మనకు ఇండియన్ స్టార్ట్అప్ ఎమర్జెంట్ ఉండగా బోల్ట్ ఎందుకు వాడు? దానికంటే బెటర్ ఫీచర్ ఉన్న ఫైర్ బేస్ స్టూడియో ఉంది కదా, ఎందుకు బోల్టే వాడాల్సి వస్తుంది? దానికంటే బెటర్ ఫీచర్స్ ఉన్నాయి, కొన్ని ఇంటిగ్రేషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి, వాడొచ్చుగా, అవి ఎందుకు?
బోల్ట్ అనేది యాక్చువల్లీ సింపుల్ బేసిక్ ఇంటర్ఫేస్ ఉంటుంది. ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్స్ ఉన్నారు, దే హ్యావ్ డోంట్ ఎనీ కోడింగ్ నాలెడ్జ్, రైట్? సో వాళ్ళు ల్యాప్టాప్ వెళ్ళగానే ఫైవ్ బేస్ స్టూడియో అయితే స్టార్టింగ్లోనే మొత్తం ఏపీఐ కీస్ కానీ కాంప్లెక్సిటీ టూల్స్ కానీ అన్ని ప్రజెంట్ చేసి ఉంటాయి. అదే బోల్ట్ దాంట్లో సింపుల్ ఒక జస్ట్ లైన్ ఆఫ్ కోడ్ ఇస్తారు. ఇప్పుడు నేను చూపించినట్టు డెమోన్స్ట్రేట్ చేసినట్టు చిన్న కోడ్తో వాళ్ళ స్ట్రక్చర్ అంతా అనలైజ్ చేయగలిగితే దే విల్ బి హ్యాపీ, రైట్? అదే ఫైవ్ బేస్ స్టూడియో అయితే అట్లా యాప్ ఓపెన్ చేయగానే మొత్తం కాంప్లెక్స్ ఉంటుంది అండ్ దే డోంట్ గెట్ అండర్స్టాండ్. సో బేసిక్లీ ఏంటంటే బోల్ట్ నేను చెప్పింది ఇట్స్ అండ్ ప్రిటీ బేసిక్ వెబ్సైట్ టు డెవలప్ అనదర్ వెబ్సైట్స్. దీనికన్నా మంచిది ఉన్నాయి లైక్ Lovable, base particle. This complete website built on base particle within a single line. Can you believe that? Data integration, students details, all whatnot, everything front and back end, completely built with base particle, and it was built by Saketh Mantol. Front and back end, completely everything. So what is nothing but a simple basic AI tool which can be basic and friendly with the beginners. So Lovable అనేది ఇంకా మంచిగా it provides the GitHub integration to Bolt అనేది just basic friendly కోసం నేను explain చేస్తాను. Next Sathya Sai Lovable గురించి explain చేస్తాను. It will be much more better than the Bolt. Thank you. ఎమర్జెంట్ అనేది ఫుల్లీ నాట్ ఓపెన్ సోర్స్, అవునా? బోల్ట్ అనేది మీకు ఓపెన్ సోర్స్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తారు. లైక్ యూ క్యాన్ ఎమర్జెంట్లో మీకు ఇంకోటి మీకు డేటాబేస్ ఇంటిగ్రేట్ చేయాలి. సూపర్ బేస్ చేయొచ్చు. సూపర్ బేస్ అదే అంటున్నా, కాంప్లెక్స్ ఉంటుంది. దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్. దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ బిగినర్ ఫ్రెండ్లీ కోసం బోల్ట్ ని ప్రమోట్ చేస్తాం. సో దేర్ ఆర్ అనదర్ AI tools like Lovable, base particle. They are much more better, right? We are here to say the best, not the better, right? That's all. పాడ్కాస్ట్ ని ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేద్దాం అనుకున్నాను. యాక్చువల్లీ టైం సపోర్ట్ చేయలేదని చెప్పాను.
అందుకే మీ అందరికీ చెప్పాను, నేను ఈవెంట్ అయిపోయినప్పుడు ఒక సోర్స్ అనేది అప్లోడ్ చేస్తాం. మొబైల్లో మాత్రమే ఇట్స్ నాట్ పాడ్కాస్ట్, ఇట్స్ ఆడియో. పాడ్కాస్ట్ అంటే ఏంటి? It's not exactly a podcast, it's an audio overview and it has some problems. It will change the voice. If I'm talking, it will suddenly change the voice to Surya. You won't notice it, it will be very slowly, and then later on you will observe that okay, there is sudden change in the voice. And anyone else?
Yeah, exactly. I think you have suggested more than 5 tools in the meetup actually. My question is, how can we trust the websites actually? Is there any chance that our data could be leaked to the hackers? No? And is there any website which suggests only the certified AI tools for the beginners?
There is a site where you learn about new AI tools which we will not be disclosing here. That's our personal info. And you said on how can you trust this AI tools? You cannot trust on device. In Google, there's this Notion app, once you download it, it'll ask you to sync your email. And in that email, there's this certain inbox that it can edit your emails, it can see your emails. So you literally can't trust anything. You can only trust one thing. This is open source device, it's something that's done in locally. Oh, so let me give a quick example. This is not planned. కొంచెం ఎక్కువ ఉంది. So there is this open source thing called Olama. So what I will do is there are multiple open source language models named as Llama 2, Llama 3, Llama 2.7b. There are this b means billion parameters. This is actually educative, which next level you need to think more of it. So what you want to do is you first need to download this Olama. You need to run it in terminals. If you are aware of on how to use Linux and other stuff, I think serious people are aware of it. You need to first log. You need to you need to set up your own terminal. You need to make sure that your RAM is sufficient or not. Let's say if I'm running more than 6 to 7 programs and there are 8 tabs running, so my RAM is getting overloaded, so I cannot run that Llama 2.b. So what you're going to need is you need to first install that Llama. After installing, you need to do a quick setup. After that, you need to pick something that's actually sufficient for your RAM. My laptop doesn't support CUDA support. It doesn't have a CUDA support. So you need to go with something. You need to go with something that has RTX. It's not just for gaming, man. RTX 4090, 5030. They can also do heavy GPU processing stuff. It can load large language models. It can do things quicker, but only when it comes to dynamic locally. It is safer. But there's other problems. They hallucinate. When large language model hit one certain thing, like if you ask who is Adithya, it won't know. It won't ask you next questions. Which Adithya are you talking about? Adithya Eknadh or some other guy? So you need to make sure that you need to fine tune it. You need to fine tune the Llama, and then you'll get a safe one. But if you're pursuing privacy, right, you need to give up on AI. You need to give up on every social media. There is a saying on what's the best way for you to prevent hackers? What's the best way to defend ourselves from the hackers? You just need to stop using pixels. Okay, if you want to erase something, right? There's this picture. Let's say this guy took a picture of me. The phone will never delete the picture. You know what it will do is, let's say I took a picture of Surya and I have it on my phone and I delete it. That picture will be shown as available space. We won't delete it. We'll just keep a sticker on it. Okay, this space is available until unless the new picture has been loaded on the actual picture. That's the main reason you can always retrieve data. So if you want privacy, give up on internet, give up on that social media and stop everything. Any other questions? I'm sorry, I said only guys or girls? No girls, huh? Yeah. Okay, maybe that's smart.
So how many of you are aware of nano banana feature in Gemini? Nano banana. వాడుతున్నారా అంతా ఇన్స్టాలో పోస్ట్ పెట్టడం లేదా ఫ్రాంక్గా చెప్పండి నానో బనానా. సో ఈ ఫ్యూచర్ని ఎంత వీలైతే అంత అవాయిడ్ చేయండి. మీ ప్రైవేట్ పిక్స్ కానీ మీ సెల్ఫీస్ కానీ మీ ఫోటోస్ కానీ షేర్ చేయొద్దు. ఫస్ట్ జెమినీ అనేది ఓపెన్ సోర్స్ కాబట్టి హ్యాకర్స్ కెన్ హ్యాక్ ఇట్ and they can return your data. So మీరు ప్రాంప్ట్ ఇచ్చి ఇమేజ్ జనరేషన్ చేయాలనుకుంటే నానో బనానా ఇస్ ద బెస్ట్ వన్ ఇన్ ఇమేజ్ జనరేషన్ మోడల్స్ బికాజ్ ఇట్ యూజెస్ ది llama 3. బట్ ఈ నానో బనానా ఫ్యూచర్లో మీరు ప్రైవసీ కన్సర్న్ పక్కా ఉంటుంది. ఎంత వీలైతే అంత అవాయిడ్ చేయండి. ఇట్స్ కైండ్లీ రిక్వెస్ట్. ఇంతకు చార్జిపిటీతో మనం డిగ్రీ ఆర్ట్ అని జనరేట్ చేసామంతా అందరూ ఆల్రెడీ. గివిడి దాంట్లో కూడా మన ఫోటోస్ అనేది చాలా ఎక్కాయి. బట్ మనకి అది ఆ డేటా దగ్గర మనకు కనిపించదు. ఇది ఎప్పుడు అవుతుంది మొత్తం. సో ఎంత వీలైతే అంత నానో బనానా ఫ్యూచర్ని అవాయిడ్ చేయండి. ఇట్స్ ఏ కైండ్లీ రిక్వెస్ట్. రైట్? థ్యాంక్ యూ. సో ఇంకేమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయా? ఎనీ డౌట్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ది గర్ల్ సైడ్? బాయ్స్?
ఇప్పుడు మోస్ట్లీ ఎక్కువ ప్లాట్ఫామ్స్లో ట్రెండ్ అవుతుంది ప్రాంప్ట్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ అని. మీరు ప్రాంప్ట్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ నుంచి బిగినర్స్ ఏం చెప్పాలనుకుంటున్నారు?
సో ప్రాంప్ట్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ అనేది ఏం లేదు. లైక్ దిస్ అ వే దట్ యూ ప్రాంప్ట్ ఫర్ అన్ LLM మోడల్ ఆర్ ఎన్ AI. సో ఇదేంటంటే లైక్ ఇప్పుడు ఒక పనులని పెట్టుకున్నాను నేను ఇంట్లో. వాడికి నేను ఇంట్లో పనులు చేశాను అంటే ఏమేమి పనులు ఉంటే వాడికి తెలియదు. నిజమా కదా? ఏం పనులు చేయాలో వాడికి తెలియదు. సో నేను ఎట్లా చెప్తానంటే మార్నింగ్ 7 లేగానే యూ హ్యావ్ టు మేక్ ద డిషెస్, దెన్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు మేక్ ది గార్డెన్. అట్లా ఒక వే అండ్ స్ట్రక్చర్ ఫార్మాట్లో చెప్తా. సో వాట్ ఏమవుతుంది? సో యూ కెన్ డూ ది వర్క్స్ ఎట్ ది గివెన్ టైమ్ లైన్ ఇన్ స్ట్రక్చర్ ఫార్మాట్, రైట్? So prompt engineering works same way. It's the way that you prompt the AI model to do a certain task. The prompt engineering అనేది machine learning దీంతో పాటు సేమ్ గా ట్రైన్ అవుతుంది, బట్ దిస్ నాట్ ఇన్ డిప్లొమా లెవెల్. ఫ్యూచర్లో పక్కా వస్తుంది. యూ హ్యావ్ టు అవేర్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ థింగ్ టు prompt engineering. Any more doubts?
So guys, good afternoon to all. My name is Sathya Sai and I am here to explain about the three tools named Lovable and LMArena, and then continued with GitHub Copilot. So I think most of the people are aware with GitHub Copilot or even Lovable, but LMArena is something different. So let's go start with Lovable. And before starting it, I want to tell a thing. Thanks for you all for being here for this each meetup. So yeah. Lovable is a web full stack development tool which can turn your ideas into full stack web applications, and you just need to give it simple prompts. With just online ideas, you can generate full web applications. And the best part it is that it makes stunning UI. Unlike some other tools like Bold and any other web dev tools, it makes stunning UI. So let's try it once. So I'm going to open Lovable, and I had already signed into it. So if you hadn't, you can use your GitHub or mail or use Google to sign into it. So for now, I'm going to make a simple blog application with stunning UI. So let's prompt it. What you want in this blog app, but I'm going to leave it here itself and give the task to the Lovable to do it. So I'm going to press enter. So I think it's going to do it. I can, as I had mentioned before, it can make effect from simple prompts, and nextly, it is mostly useful for something like portfolios, blogs, and e-commerce, because these require a good UI with minimal backend facilities. I mean, if you are running a single store for the e-commerce, it is good enough to use. But in the long run, you might need to use something like other tools like Base44. But for something like portfolios, it creates stunning UI. So I'm going to show you my portfolio site, which I made by using this Lovable, which is good, which is stunning in my opinion. So let's repeat this. I think that you people can see this portfolio site. I completely made it by using Lovable. It took me around 10 prompts to make it, but I think it really has some sort of good animations and UI in overall. This gradient colors and this video, I just told it to search a video in YouTube and keep it in the background running. So it just used a good YouTube video and placed it in the background, which it has downloaded and replaced its size. So I think that's insane. And our blog app is getting coded, so we can also see it live in when it's doing. It has many integrations like GitHub for your version control of this code. For instance, if this had, let's consider that it has already made this site, and we want to make some changes. We can type it here something to make any changes, and we're going to make them. So if you want to roll back to the before one, we can use this GitHub connection to version control this project. It's going to be basically make an repo and commit these all changes of each prompt. And for the part of Supabase, it has integration with Supabase for database connection, and it really works well. When we ask to make give the code for that database connection, it is also going to give that review of that code for the database part, and Stripe for the payment part, Figma to import your device designs from it, and many more. So let me show you that how many integration does it have. As I had mentioned before, it has GitHub for version control of your code, Superbase for your database, Stripe for payment for using its model to build the website, and same with the Anthropic, and recent for sending the mails for your clients or the users, Plug for authenticating the users, 3DS for making 3D websites, something like you see some sort of reels in the Instagram, right, stunning UI portfolios, something like that. And D3.js is something like basic, which is used to handle the elements in your in your site. And in this way, it has these many tools integrated into it. And the only thing is you need to prompt it here. So yeah, I think it has done it. So let's see its preview. I think it is something like we can actually deploy and use. It is near to be attached with a backend, but I think for even now to post it for a as a front end app, I think it is good enough. So yeah, and I recommend people to make portfolio sites using this, something like this. I think it really good look right. So yeah, and but there's a problem with this Lovable. There's a small problem with this Lovable that it hallucinates a lot after some sort of prompts. I think up to 10 or 15 is fine, but after that you need to switch to some other tools like GitHub Copilot, which is kind of like your coding buddy with pro level features. So I want to, you can use it in any ideas like all IDs in the JetBrains and in YoVim, which is a terminal-based ID, and then also in VS Code. And I think most of the people use VS Code for coding tasks, and it's integrated into VS Code. So I'm going to open VS Code to use it for now. And you can find it up here, and open a chat, and you can use it in ask or agent mode. I think agent is the best one to choose, and you can select here any model which you want, but I think in the present day Claude is the best one. Claude 3.5 is on it. So I'll give it a simple task which most of the tools are. So I want to tell it to make an terminal-based test application using Python and test library. So let's prompt it first. Let's send it, and it's going to code a Python file to make this test application. And we need to allow this Copilot to work in an empty folder. So I'm allowing it. So first it suggested me to have Python, I think, and I have it installed in my laptop and install the chess module. So for that, let's open a terminal. And if you people don't know how to install the chess module in Python, then you can ask it. But because I know it, I'm going to type it here, which is pip install chess. And here pip is an package manager in Python, and install is the command to install the install module, which is chess here. And the installation has been started. So I think it's done. So let's prompt it to continue. Sessions. So it has saw that I had already installed this test module. So it detected and told about that. It's going to take some time to design structure because beginning of test application is not that easy as we think. So I think it started building it. And I think some people actually talked about LangDB before in this event. So firstly it was launched in this site and then after released in other sites. So in this battle mode, we can select this generate images feature in this and prompt it to make something. Like I want to give it make a person walk in streets at night and make sure it's realistic.